virtual pub. Look, this screen is all wonky. Look, let's sort it out a bit. There we are, that's a bit better. Welcome all to the Stone Crow virtual pub. Where are you all? There's no one here. Have I set this up on my other YouTube channel? No, here you come. 2 likes, 2 likes. The choco milk has got to go. The choco milk things have got to go. Luke 802701. Big Kev. Hello all. Cheers. Hello Daniel. I couldn't get them crisps today, Daniel Bale. I emailed you. I can't get them crisps. Ice Skullcorn 1. Hello. How we doing? How we doing? Come on in, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Chris, Peter, Uli, Steve saying whoop whoop. Andy Bloomer, hello Andy Bloomer, come on in, get your comments in, say hello to me tonight. Patrick, Travis, Expert My Sniper, James. I need this pint tonight. Paul. Evening young man. Sheffield, you're from Sheffield. The Steel City. Uli having a Konig Ludwig Hefweiss beer, sounds good. Paul Goggin, hello Paul. Hello King, hello Rick on the road, hello Patrick. Come on everyone, get in the Stone Crow. The doors are open. Stephen Law, Big Kev. Come on, let's get him through the door, shall we? Let's get him through the door. Come on, hit the like button everyone. Let's get these people through the door. Hit the like button down below. Let's get people through the door of the Stone Crow virtual pub. Evening Sobayeski, how we doing? Hello Mark Franklin, hello Grim. Evening Charles Dunn, Jack, Western Beer Reviews, hello Travis, Daniel Bale, Don Cologne. Come on in everyone, come on, let's get this to 100 people. Hit the like button down below, come on, we want 50 likes. Hit the like button down below for 50 likes. Hello Tom. 50 likes, 20 likes to go. Come on, 20 likes to go. We'll get this feed over 100 live viewers if you hit that like button down below. Come on, we need to show people we're live. 10 more likes to go. 9 more likes to go. 9 more likes to go. Sod dry down the craft there. It is so good. Well done, Paul Knowles. Hello, Negan. Hello, Will. Come on. 44. We got 6 to go. Always a red. 5 likes. Hit the like button down below. 3 more likes. And look what you've done. Look what you've done. To all the people who asked me why I asked for likes, we were on 60 viewers and 25 likes. We've got 51 likes, we've got 101 viewers. That's the way to do it. We have to advertise the stream. We have to broadcast that we're live. And the best way to do that is to hit the like button down below and get everyone through the door of the Stone Crow virtual pub. Daniel Bale with the merchandise. If you want a t-shirt, if you want a t-shirt or a hoodie, check out Daniel Bale's link. Thank you very much, Daniel Bale. Absolutely agree, Simon. Works every time. Totally, Tom. Totally. Let's be the market trader. I want to sell a ton of oranges today, and the only way I'm going to sell a ton of oranges is to shout for it, is to work hard for it. Stan the man. Evening, everyone. Evening. How we doing? Right. We got 120 people in. 120 people in the Stone Crow virtual pub. What about pub? Well, what about pub? We could sell anything, couldn't we? Absolute scandal, Aldi Simon. They have changed Ryan Backer for the worst. Peter Braid. Oh no, no, no. Why have they done that in this time? In these times. I need to get an old bottle of Ryan Backer and put it up against a new one. Evening all. Matty, Ben Ward, Hi Si, Adam. Get your piss. Get your piss, yeah. Simon, wash your beer. Hello from Newcastle. Daniel Bale. Simon and Dalboy YouTube. Yeah, Dalboy. Eat your hat out. I'm still drinking that Blade keg. This is the 3rd Stone Crow now. I've been drinking that Blade keg. It's like lasted me forever. I got a nice, see it over there? I got a really nice hot dog video coming out in the morning. A really nice hot dog video I picked up. I'm not going to say too much because I'm just not. I'm going to wait as a surprise in the morning. But there's the bread rolls. I reviewed a brilliant hot dog today, and it was fantastic. It was made with roasted garlic. Oh, you have to watch this video tomorrow morning. Great stuff. Alan Mead with a £2.29 first super chat of the night. Happy Tuesday. All smash that like button, says Alan Mead. Thank you very much, Alan. We're not far away now from 100 likes. Mitchy, no, we haven't got no COVID cough over here. Patrick Bevan, what's the quickest you've downed a pint? I don't know, a couple of minutes. I can't gonna get it down me. Simon, did you hear you mention the other channel have started? Simon, did you hear you mentioned the other day have started the Stone Crow channel? I was thinking about it, but we had a chat. Boy, that first wig is all right, a right touch. We had a chat about it between us, you members, you followers of the channel, and we decided to keep it all here. We decided to keep it all here. Evening, Simon. I think following the school closes, no parent is doing dry January. No, Wales Ales. No. I think not a lot of people are, to be honest. Ryan Backer is total garbage now. How could Aldi ruin their best product? So gutted. Captain Meats Adventures. What have they done? What have they done ruining the... I liked Rhinebacker. The Pilsner was alright. The Weiss beer was lovely. They've gone and ruined it. And the worst thing is, people, they watch your old reviews. I'm going to use BrewDog as an example. People watch my BrewDog video, my Punk IPA video, when it was 6% ABV. Then it went down to 5.6. And I think now they've reduced it again. They're down to 5.3. Little bicep flex there. Taylor Venn, thank you very much, Taylor Venn. They put Rhinebacker Bills in green bottles and lowered the ABV to 4.5 from 4.8. Rubbish. Stan the man, what are they doing? German company like Aldi. German company like Aldi. I'm more upset, Stan the man. I'm more upset that they put it in green bottles than put it over to 4.5% ABV. That's totally ruined the beer alone, putting it in glass bottles. Green glass bottles even. What are they thinking? Come on everyone, we're 12 likes away from 100 likes. Can we get it in? 100 likes. Come on, let's get this viewership up to 200. Hello Anthony, how you doing, mate? 12 beers in 12 minutes. Whew. Come on then, 8 likes to go. 8 likes to go. Come on then. 6 likes to go for 100 likes after 8 minutes. 5 likes to go. Come on everyone, 5 more likes to go. 3 more likes to go. Let's go above 200 people tonight. 200 live viewers. Come on. 101 likes. Thank you all so very much. Seen a new business today. They're going to be selling new and refurbished perfect drafts and blades, etc. I think it's a great idea. Daniel Bale, that's a good idea. That is a very good idea. And then we got my good mate over there at Wales Ales. I did try the new Tiny Rebel non-alcoholic stout. Wasn't bad, but thin and had the roasty flavours. Could probably do with being 5% stronger though, but not bad for that cutting back. I struggle a bit with non-alcoholic green is supposed to protect. No, it does the opposite. Green does not protect your beer, it does the opposite. It wrecks beer. Green glass wrecks beer. I'm drinking Galahad Lager from Aldi, Unreal, Paul Goggin. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's alright, but it's in a can. Really, really. Where could I find them? Really want to get my hands on one. Adam, on what? Oh, the blade or the perfect draft. Seen a lot of breweries sell out and ruin their products over here in California as well. Ballast Point as an example. Jackson Keeler, yeah. I remember having Sculpin, Ballast Point Sculpin, and it was amazing. Amazing. And I've been told now it's a different beer. It's a completely different beer than what it was. Such a shame. Such a shame. For the blade, check Beer Wolf late at night, early in the morning. Blades on Gumtree for 70 quid. What? Blades are on Gumtree for 70 quid. They're amazing, them things. They are amazing. Mr. Beer Machine. That is such a cool idea, Daniel Bale. Stella probably used a green bottle as it's more symbolic to British drinkers. Expert my sniper. I went to the brewery in Leuven and we asked them that very question. Why is Europe, Belgium, Germany, why are they selling Stella in brown bottles in Belgium and Germany? And why are they selling it in green glass over here in the UK? And the guy who was taking us round Stella in Leuven in Belgium put it simply. He said the Belgians, they've got, you know, the beer knowledge in Belgium is second to none. It's like if we've got a little bit of a wine culture over here where there's, you know, people think they know about wine, you know, all these different reds and, you know, Merlots, and people think they know what they're talking about with wine. In Belgium, that's the same for beer. And they will not accept Stella in green glass bottles. The sales would tank. They would tank. But over here, it's funny. There's certain countries out there, Germany, Belgium, parts of the Czech Republic. They just like, so they've got such great beer knowledge, and they respect their product so much. But over here, it's a funny thing. It's like, whatever. Have a pint of Carling, and a pint of Foster's, and it doesn't matter. And German purity lot is the best. It really is. Simon, hope you're well, mate, and everyone else. Roasted garlic hot dog sounds interesting. Whoa, yeah. Isaac Padden, hi Simon. I've got Pelforth on my crups. Do you have any ideas where I could get some branded Pelforth glasses from? Isaac, maybe try eBay, maybe try Amazon. That's my basic kind of like knowledge on this whole thing. Hey Simon, what do you think of the final season of Game of Thrones? I remember you saying you watched it. It was alright. It wasn't as good as the first, the first episodes. They were great, weren't they? Especially, that great big man, he really gave it a good see into, didn't he? And then she loved him forever after that. First series, really give it a good see into. We drink together and have our knees up. Seems like the Europeans drink to relax and be sophisticated. Petition to rename Budweiser. Who thinks for me? Kaya, yeah. Good evening. Not doing dry January, but doing moist January. So just one day a week. Mersey beers. Oh, good, Alan. Me. Polish beers are the best corner shops. Thor. Is it Thor? Don't know. Hello, Connect Recruitment Solutions. Hello from Atlanta and Georgia. Jake, Isaac, me. Surely the major breweries would know about the green bottle effect. Why would they continue to produce their beers in green bottles? I tell you why, Big Kev. I tell you why. Marketing. It's proven a beer will sell better on a supermarket shelf if it's in a green glass bottle or a clear glass bottle than something in a brown bottle. But because you can see the liquid. But the brown bottle is protecting the beer. Really protecting the beer. Best thing to do, have a bottle of Carlsberg, green glass bottle of Carlsberg, and have a pint of Carlsberg in a pub and compare it. Massively different. Mac, you're right. Clear glass is worse than green glass, yeah. We got a £5 super chat from Joel Morris. Simon, have you tried the new Tiny Rebel beers? I haven't. I need to. I haven't. Joel Morris, I'm a bit inundated at the moment with beer. It would be very silly of me to order beer. I've got so much beer at the moment. I will get round to it though. Evening all, watching on YouTube on the Fire Stick. Comments on my Android phone. Gosh, it's hard work. Even so. Alan Ray has so many comments. Loving the show, Si. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Stephen. Daniel Rose, is any decent brews in Manchester? Stella Becks, who's ordered the free 4-pack from BrewDog. Bring some German beer. Ah! YouTube killing the radio star. Simon, is lockdown getting you down? I have up and down days anyway. Believe it or not, I have up and down days anyway. I'm tired. I'm tired. But I've got used to being tired. I've been tired for a long time. And I used to do a little bit of complaining about it. But I've just got used to being tired. Is it getting me down? I have up and down days. I definitely have up and down days. There's no point in me even, trying to stand here going, yeah, everything's fine, everything's, everything's cushy. It's not. It's not. It's been a long time. We're 10 months. We're 10 months into the Stone Crow virtual pub. 2 months time, we've done a year. If you would have told me back then, we'd be doing 2 live feeds a week for a year, because I was knackered after 2 weeks. If you told me we'd be going for a year, I would have said it's impossible. Where would I have got the energy from? Where would I have got the... We just dug deep. We've dug really deep. We're here after 10 months, twice a week, and all the reviews as well. We're still posting twice a day on the channel. Beer reviews and food reviews, and we're doing all the live feeds and everything. But the channel's benefiting. The channel's benefiting from all of this, and we just want to. I just want to get it now to the next stage. I just want to grow it now to the next stage. New rules on Ireland, multi-buy alcohol deal since yesterday. Oh no, Alamede, it's terrible. Daniel Rose, you deserve recognition for these streams. Simon, 12th anniversary will be a massive party. Paul Goggin, Chisel, Aldi Galahad, or Little Excelsior. Ooh. When I first bought this house as a 20-year-old, because I was skint, properly skint, I used to buy 4 cans. What's the price of that stuff now, the Excelsior? I used to buy 4 cans for £2. And I used to drink 4 cans on a Thursday night. 4 cans of Aldi Little Excelsior Lager. And it used to get me rocking, because I was only 20 and I wasn't really like a big drinker. Little treats, little £2 treats here and there. I used to buy myself 4 cans. 50p a can. 4 cans of Excelsior. Those were the days. Just put a keg of Dark Arts in. I think you deserve a knighthood from the Queen for your services to YouTube. Well. Simon, YouTube is your full-time job? No. Alan, yeah, absolutely. Mac, believe it or not, I enjoy being at home with the family last lockdown. Good beer in the garden and the Stone Crow. Happy days. Yeah, of course. I think when the summer hits, in the bar, I love doing the Stone Crow in the bar. Sun's out, sitting there in my shorts, talking to you guys. Sun's coming through the conservatory roof, the bar roof. The sun's on us and we're drinking beer. That's magic. That is absolute magic. Lemmings walking the streets. That was amazing. John Smith. I think you should do a night on the little Excelsior Lager again, Simon. Graham, yeah, why not? Do you think government will impose restrictions on alcohol because of locked? Hopefully not, Gabe. Hopefully not. Green bottle summer. Everything wrong with the country. We've allowed virus and coming this country to the ground and have stood back and let it happen. Yeah, I agree. Right, where are we? We've got 236 people in. We're doing really well tonight. 236 people in through the door. Can we do... Come on, guys, let's go big. Can we do 170 likes? 170 likes. Let's get this live stream for a Tuesday night. Come on. It's a Tuesday night. Let's get this live stream over 300 people. Let's try and do 170 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on, everyone. Hit the like button. It's down here. You can either like or dislike this stream to get it to 170. James, hi Simon, I love the channel. I've just had my first child, son. Congratulations. For some reason, every time you do a virtual pub and tune in, he sleeps the best for the week. So thanks, James. James Van Buren. I sing Rockabye Baby. Right, come on. 151 people have liked the live stream. 18 more likes to go. Hit the like button down below. 18 more likes, 17 more likes for 170 likes. We can pump this live stream tonight. We can pump it. We can get the live stream above 300 people if we do a little bit of a push. Little bit of a push. 10 more likes to go. Come on, everyone. Let's push it. Let's go for it. 9 more likes. Let's push it. I'm going to have a sip of beer. The market trader's back. 164. That means we got 6 likes to go. 167. We need 3 more likes. I played that stupid song about 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. 3 more likes to go. 1 more like. 1 more like to go for 170 likes. Come on in. 1 more like to go down here. Come on, let's do it tonight. Let's get him in through the door of the Stone Crow virtual pub. 176. Boom. Stone the Crows. Thank you very much. Lol, all the time other substances. Stone Crow virtual restricted area. Hello Simon and everyone. Cheers. Hey Colin. It's just that is devastating. Don't tell me no one here remembers the party sevens being tins from back in the day. My dad told me about them. I started dry January but fell off yesterday. The power of delicious beer. Jim's man cave. Yeah, I didn't try this year. I just didn't try. It's such a like, oof, you know. It's like I'm not trying. I'm not even going to try this year. So if I send you a couple of bottles of my mint chocolate stout, it's on nitro. Could your physics machine put some life back into it for review? Lee, then why not? Yeah, send it over, mate. Gabe Productions, £2 super chat. Thank you very much, Gabe Productions. I wish you had a try on Bulgarian beer, Zagorka. I got something out there with a gold, silver, gold foil neck on it. I'll go and have a look later. Gabe Productions, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Get up there, Si lad. Yes, have a banger tonight. Your Dossa sausage. Oh, my goodness me. Mine nearly exploded. Thank you very much, Adrian Morley. Young Muttley, Daniel Bell, I remember them on Party 5, said Young Muttley. In Bulgaria at the moment, and trust me, there are better beers than Zagorka. Okay, Jim Pop, evening old, just can't watch Newcastle United. I'm a fan, but I'm losing faith. So I came up for a drink instead. Jim Pop, well done, Jim. Well done. Big Kev, can you explain your lighting on the ceiling? Last few weeks has been neutral lighting. I knew I'd seen it as a purple in the past. I got abused from some of the comments for bringing it up the other day. Okay, Google, turn the strip purple.
All right, changing strip to purple.
We bought a cheap light on Amazon. It's like strip thing that goes around the top. And you can ask Google to change the colours. It does like all sorts of different colours. Technology, eh? George Smith, evening all. Can you imagine when this house was built like 130 years ago? You know, the first tenants moving in. Can you imagine like bringing them back now and like talking to your light? They wouldn't even have a proper kitchen, you know? You imagine they'd be like, oh my goodness me, you just turned your lights, you just change your lights with, they wouldn't even have the light, they would have had gas lamps. It's amazing, isn't it? Now we're talking to the blooming lights and they're coming on. That's been pickling me out for a while. I got a Lenovo smart clock as well. I like Google stuff. I like Google stuff. Is that Alexa or Google smart clock? It's Google. George Smith with a £5 super chat. Hi Simon, can you shout out my mate Lewis and recommend him a beer? He's had a rough week. Lewis, big shout out to you, my friend. George, thank you for the £5 super chat. Right, recommend a beer. Recommend a beer. How about, after a rough week, some kind of really good New England IPA or maybe a nice Weiss beer? Something that you like. Something that you like. Go grab it out the fridge and have a drink. Never mind dry January. Francis Kane. Oh, that's on my machine as well. I might have one of them later on. I've got the glass ready. Would they be more confused about you talking to the lights or the camera? Well, yes, DH, yeah. Technically, they'd be like, what is that guy doing? He's just talking to a camera. What on earth? He's talking to his little... Well, they wouldn't even know it was a phone, would they? X-Pimp My Sniper, Daniel Bale having a conversation with one another. Gary Jameson, try a snake bite. I'm already into my first pint. Alan, yeah. Alan Falconer. I still got the zipper on the blade. I'm going to go and get another one now. I'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Nigel Blackheart is the nuts. Tell you what, while I go and get a beer, we're 8 likes away. Look, we're 8 likes away from 200 likes. 8 likes away from 200 likes. 7 likes away from 200 likes. Hit the like button down below for 200. We need 4 more. 4 more likes. I'm going to go and get a beer. 205. You're beautiful people. You really are. Beautiful people. Cheers, everyone. Lee Postlewaite. Gone for a pint. Gone for a pint, Lee. Simon, if I opened up for a night and only sold Carlin, would you go? Ooh. Probably not. No, probably not. What German lager do you recommend to buy from Amazon? Box? Doppelbox? There was a ghost in the kitchen while you were away. I bet there was. Ghosty. I bet they moved round all the bread rolls and everything. I'm a bit chilly tonight. What's the matter with me? We need to be doing some warm up tonight. Let's warm up. I'm freezing. No, Maya, I'm not doing it. Do you have a kegerator? No, I don't, unfortunately. Simon would be there with his top off, shadow boxing. Don't lie. Yeah. 250 people in through the door tonight at the Stone Crow virtual pub. Amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. You really are. Not long now, the dishwasher will be done as well. I put the dishwasher on tonight after our tea. Dublin pub selling kegs to punters. Wow. Paul Goggin. Favourite lager on the sub. Amstel was alright. To be honest, Heineken was okay. But believe it or not, Heineken was okay. Lager. Probably Amstel. Probably Amstel. Unless I've forgotten one. Like a craft lager that I've forgotten. Oh, Tom Smith. Tom Smith. I love Track. Oh, what beers Track produced. Just incredible. I haven't had a Track beer. Do you know, some of you early kind of people, I did a big order and I bought loads of Track beer and I was like in my beer element. And I've been so busy with the breweries that I've not been able to like do that again. I'd love to go to my bottle shop and just like drop a good amount of cash on some like amazing beer and like treat you guys on the channel to some of the best beers. I just got so much beer coming through all the time. I had the latest beers to come my way, and it's all breweries. I missed John from Lords. I'm gonna go back. Hello everyone. Hope you're having a great start to the week. Lords Brewing Company. Hello John. This is the latest beers that have come my way from a brewery. Roosters Brewery. 1,000. I can't read backwards. 1,000 Yard Stare, Strength in Numbers, and First World Problems. The latest brewery to send me some beers, and ain't they lovely looking beers. We've had loads from Adnams, loads from you followers as well, you lovely followers. If Travis is watching, we had a parcel lost in the post from Travis. New Sheffield, they might be on for their first win of the season. So I prefer can of bottles. Can I think definitely can. Nick Murray, what did I have for tea? Bolognese. I did a spaghetti bolognese. Are those cabinets temperature controlled? No, but all the beers are empty. They're empties, they're duds, they're just display. They're display. They're not real, but they're empty cans, so it doesn't matter. Canterbury Brewery got nice beers as well. Gay Productions, I bet they have. Do you get many Three Floyds? I feel like they are what BrewDog should have been. I'd love to get some Three Floyds. In fact, I've got to go to America. I really have got to go to America. Have a couple of Speakeasy Big Daddy IPs in the fridge. Takes some getting used to, and is good. Western Beer. Oh, Speakeasy IPAs. I bet they're good. That's a shame that it went missing. Yeah. Real shame because some of the beers that Travis was telling me, they were amazing beers, and it went missing. Gutted. I think it was something to do with what happened on the 31st of December 2020 here in the UK. I think a lot of exporting was messed up, you know, and I think that's what happened to my parcel. Oh no, you're not allowed that. Oh no, you're not allowed that. It's not British. You're not allowed to drink that. It's not British. Hi Daniel Bale and Alan Mead. How are you guys? Epic empties, yeah. Just cracked the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, going down well. Colin Harper, lovely beer. The Sierra Nevada. It's British from Green King Breweries. But you can get a standard Abbott Ale 5%. It's nice too. Up the market, salesman. You're the sort of man, say, who chopped your lid looking sharp. It's been a while. I haven't had a haircut in about 2 months, mate. BrewDog, I didn't bother. I've had Lost Lag. I've reviewed it. I don't need to review it again, so I didn't bother. Leave it to other people to have some. Memory cupboards, Alan Ray. Yeah, absolutely. What is the best home draft machine? I'm going to say my Blade. I love my Blade. It's just quality. My Blade is a quality machine. Perfect Draft is good. Krebs is good. But I love my Blade. You reviewed those. Love the review. They restarted the variety packs. Can open a... Ooh, what's that? Mercy Stout next month. For the birthday. Have you tried it? No, I've not tried one of those. Looks like we got someone in from Russia. Hello from Russia. Janine Gossett, hello. How are you doing, Janine? How are you doing? Nice for you to come in on the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Yeah, he does, Daniel Bell. He's scoffing them all. Yeah, he's drinking them down as we speak. Messing his ear up. Even as Simon Englishman abroad here. On the Demolin Hammer and Sicky. Yeah. All this stuff with beers not being sent over because of it. We'll all sort it off out. Just some teething problem. Hopefully, ex-pimp my snack, but hopefully I could not sleep last night. You know, I was still awake at 3:30 a.m. Oh man. The Linda, yes, the Linda machine. I just need to get a keg of beer for that. I gotta sort my Linda machine out. I gotta get a keg of beer. I really have to get a keg. Once all the breweries are, once everything's up and running, I'm definitely gonna get a keg or something. Favorite beer on the Perfect Draft? It's the beer that's in there right now. The Franciscana Royale. What a classic beer. What a fantastic beer that is. Franciscana Royale, 6% ABV, top quality stuff. Simon, you forgot the name of Rob Rainey and called him Fred in your channel. Did the name Rainey make you think about Fred, the weather? Big Kev, I don't know what happened then. Big Kev, I don't know what happened, but he's a lovely guy, Rob Rainey. I've had drinks with him on many occasions. Just forgot his name. Game Productions. I don't have a PO box. I just normally, if I trust somebody, I give them my address. So, if you send me an email, Game Productions, realaleguide@googlemail.com. That's realaleguide@googlemail.com. I'll definitely have a chat with you about getting some beers over to me. Thank you very much. If there are problems getting beer from Europe, maybe our own breweries start to brew more beers in European styles. Yeah, but it's still nice. It's still nice. I understand what you're saying, Johnny boy, but I've always had my eyes open to the world. The world. When I'm on an aeroplane looking down, I can see like mountains and cities, and I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in one place forever. I really could do without that, being stuck. And I mean that with the greatest of respects. But I want to see the world. I want to see the world. I want to drink the world's beer. I don't really want to be stuck. I hate the thought. I hate the thought of being stuck on an island, and that's exactly what's happened. Even though it was an island forever, it really is a proper island now, isn't it? You had any Wye Valley beers? Yeah, there's lots on my channel, Matt Williams. Lots on my channel. Yeah, Captain Meets Adventure Stadia has killed next gen's consoles. As an app is coming to the TVs. Yeah, LG have announced that Stadia is coming to their TVs, their 2021 TVs. It's going to be bonkers. When that goes out, it's going to be bonkers. Everyone's just going to be able to grab a controller, play on your telly. Stadia is the future of gaming. It really is. John saying hello to everyone. Sorry about the Chris Simon. Give them a few days. Yeah. Do you know what? I always rush out. They get the press release. They're going to be launched. And I always rush out and it's never there. But I bought some amazing sausages. I bought some amazing crisps. Other crisps. And I bought some pizzas. So it made me go in the car to the supermarket And I picked other stuff up at the same time. Stadium Cyberpunk on it rocks. Yeah. Cheers, John. Everyone is expecting a big summer this year. Hopefully, Lord's Brewing Company has an announcement. Woo! Lord's got an announcement. Simon, if you had to choose, what would your top two Indian curries be? Chicken sagaloo and garlic chili chicken. Chicken sagaloo and garlic chili chicken would be my top two Indian curries. I like how you're not too gourmet. It's a simple food menu, and that's how a bar is. Fancy bars. Baltic Port today's coming. Don't get to 7 years of age and have a bucket list as long. The Lord of the Rings. As soon as this mess is over, get started on that bucket list. James Webber, absolutely. Absolutely. Just, you know, get out there, mate. Get out there. Visit all the things you want to do. All of it. Visit all of it. Just go. Lord's Brewing Company are at Brew London this year. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it yet, but I might be going as well. I'll have a confirmation off John now in a moment if I'm allowed to talk about it. Kind of let the cat out the bag anyway, though. Shout out. Hope everyone's keeping their heads up in these dark times. All the best. Lewis Phelps, cool. Love Indian food. So do I. I absolutely love Indian food. Simon had Afternoon Double on the top at New Year's. One of the best beers I've had. But it was so strong. Yeah. What do I think of the Pinter? Not that bothered, to be honest. Not that bothered. When I seen the adverts everywhere, all over Instagram, massive adverts everywhere, I was like, this can't be true. This can't be true. Pouring liquids in your beer machine and then expecting a decent pint. One for me. I didn't bother. I just didn't fancy it. Didn't fancy that at all. I'm allowed to talk about it. Right. I'm going to Brew York with Lord's Brewing Company. I'm going to Brew York with Lord's Brewing Company. And I think I'm going to be joined by the main man, Paul's Beer Reviews. Paul's Beer Reviews, myself, going to Lord's Brewing Company to Brew London this year. We're going to wear their t-shirts. We're going to do crazy things. It's going to be mad. It's going to be a mad time. You all want to come? You all coming to Brew London? Let's go! Come on, let's go to Brew London. I'm sure John will make his mind up. The trouble is, you got entrance fees and everything else. I know John and Mark are really, really close. It's probably, I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure Mark will come as well. My bad thing, man, I don't like to sing. It's gonna be a blast. I'm in. What beer do you recommend to buy from Amazon? Daniel Bale's in. Beer from Amazon. I think you've asked me that just now. Maybe have a look. I've never bought beer on Amazon, so I don't really know. Have a look. Okay, Productions. That would be my recommendation to you. I'm from Telford, just drinking some iceberg pales. Happy. Support your local brewery, everyone. They need us at the moment. Alan Ray, yeah. Tried Leffe Ritual 9 on the perfect draft at Christmas. 9%. It was rocket fuel. Hard work. Had to work your way through it. Stephen, yeah. 9% ABV Leffe on a perfect draft. That's like 6 litres. 6 litres of 9% beer. That must be tremendously difficult. Tremendously difficult to get through. 9% Leffe is mental, yeah. Can't go wrong with Paul and the Hells off Amazon. There we are, Paul and the Hells off Amazon. Right. We got 272 people in. We got 239 likes. Where can we go with this tonight? We want over 300 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And the only way to get over 300 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub is to get you guys to like the live feed. Hit the like button down below. Can we go 260? 260 likes. Let's start at 260. Let's start the bidding at 260 likes and see if we get there rather quickly. Looks like we're going there rather quickly. I might up the ante. Come on, let's go for 260. Hit the like button down here, down below, down below. 257. 258. Where are we going with this tonight? 260. Let's leave it at that for now. Let's leave it at that. Oh, 263. Let's do 270. Come on, everyone. Keep going. Keep going. 270 likes. Hit the like button down below. 270. You pushed me. You're pushing me, remember. You're pushing me. Well done for pushing me tonight. 267. 3 more likes to go. 3 more likes to go. Hit the like button down below. 1 more like. 1 more like for 270 likes. Boom! We did it. James Webber, 300. Liam, Simon, first, good evening, and I hope you, Mel, and the kids are all well and keeping safe. I'd love to know your views on BrewDog helping out on the COVID vaccine process. Thoughts? To be honest, Liam, I don't know much about it. I've taken myself away from the news. It's so much news. There's so much stuff all of the time going on. I've taken myself away from it. I don't watch it anymore. I don't watch it anymore because quite frankly, I'm fed up. I'm completely fed up of this whole thing. So I don't make myself too sad. I do other things. I read other things. I tell you what I'm reading at the moment with great interest because I love my tech. I'm reading all the CES. It's CES 2021 technology news coming out. I love my tech. So yeah, the Google Stadia is going into TVs. That's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. The future of gaming is here. It's all right, John. It's all right. You can get worse fires than COVID. Yes, they love a publicity stunt. I got my own news as well. Good idea, Simon. Any number one is the beer count. Yeah, I've been watching open mouth how bad American politics is. Nicholas Sinclair have some nice ales. And always a fun way to distract yourself. Yep, absolutely. Thanks for your opinion and views. I agree with you, and I am very much on the same page as you. I love my tech too, and some big things happening. Keep us entertained with a Stone Crow. Cheers, mate. So me, Simon, and Paul's beer reviews. We'll be taking the Lowes Brewing Company bar down to Brew London, and it's going to be a week-long awesome time. It really is. Luke, I'll have my time when my time's ready. I'll have my time when my time's ready. I made a conscious decision to keep going through difficult times for people. I put my own interests and how I feel. I put everything to one side, and I carried on with the Stone Crow Virtual Pub because I did do Dry January last year. I did Dry January last year. But we're in such a time at the moment that I decided not to. And I decided to carry on. Because you guys need me. You guys need me. So I'm here, doing the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I will have a break. I will have a break. When everything's quietens down, and when Alan, there we are. Alan Falcon is saying this pub's been a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I love the channel. What would you say is the best pills available in supermarkets? Best pills in supermarkets. I quite like Warsteiner. Kronbacher, Warsteiner, love it. Great stuff. Moderation is better than a break. Mark Williams, yeah, I do break. I do have little tiny kind of breaks. Like day or two. Put your exercise next year, Simon, yeah. And the most important thing, at least you're helping any other together. Yeah, I mean, we'll all come together here. We'll all come together. Dry January going to be every month soon. Then alcohol prohibited. Well, yeah, it could be that. That's what we're all telling ourselves. It's beyond acceptable to be drinking in these times. Yeah, very much acceptable to be drinking in these times. Adrian Morley, here we go. You have helped me greatly, Simon. That's for sure. But you take a break when you need. Get up here, Dosser. Can't wait to be 20th to watch one. Trump reacts. No Twitter. Yeah. Can't get political on that. Sorry, Captain Meets Avengers. Lockdown, so the channel. Spuds and Spades, thank you very much. Cronback is amazing. Continue on content during these strange times. Thank you very much, Phil Bennett. Talking tech, what about a green screen background for the Stone Crow? I quite like this normal thing going on. Simon's always out and about. He's not sitting on his ass drinking daily like people think. Yeah, Daniel Bale. Yeah, I'm out every single day, walking miles and miles, and I try to look after my body as best as I can. Getting a Prince 5 Mere Ceiling. Purple Rain. It's been a tough lockdown, keep drinking. A day or two breaks time. Yeah, I'll have a day or two. I'll have a day or two off the beer. I'm starving. I need a Barry baguette. Loving the Danforth on the pint 365. Can you recommend any other beer? I see Aldi have changed Rhinebacher Lager. It doesn't taste as good yet. No dry Januaries. It's cold and dark in Finland. Perfect weather to drink heavy stouts and porters. Yep. Anywhere about drinking with a... Definitely can't beat the kitchen. Or wheels for hands. Definitely have wheels. Good old escapism. Thank you very much, Rastaman Lives. Would you recommend a beer machine if you... Oh, it's good. Probably not. Probably not. I wouldn't bother. There's not that much on there, I don't think. If you're interested in... If you're not interested in lager, then I think don't bother with a beer machine. There's not enough IPA, there's not enough stout, there's not enough Weiss beer. It might grow in the future, but at the moment, not really, I don't think. Leslie, just read that one, yeah. Right, I got some news. Local brewery in Suffolk. Thank you very much. Right, I'm gonna get to my news. I'm gonna miss a couple of comments. Sorry about that. I'm gonna miss a couple of comments. We got some news. We got some news. We have teamed up again. I'm on a dry throat tonight. We have teamed up again with beersofeurope.co.uk. You guys have bought t-shirts and hoodies from me. What a start, eh, to this news announcement. I'm burping, I'm coughing. You guys have bought t-shirts, you bought hoodies. We've come together with beersofeurope.co.uk and we want to offer you a thank you. We want to offer you a thank you. We're going to offer a lucky winner a box of 12 beers. No, I'm not pregnant. We're going to offer you 12 beers. A box of 12 beers. All you got to do is tweet Mel, Mrs. Real Ale Guide, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tweet a picture of yourself in your t-shirt at Mrs. Real Ale Guide or your hoodie. This is going to be running for a month. This competition's running for a month. And we'll pick, probably get all your names, we'll put them in a hat. We'll pick someone's name out of a hat, and then you get to win 12 beers from Beers of Europe's website, which they're going to pick up. They're going to choose the beers. 12 craft beers you'll be able to win from Beers of Europe. If I made sense, I'm not very good with competitions and announcements. Does that make sense? So, get somebody, as an added favour for me, get one of your friends and your family members to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you can do that, that would be amazing. Get one of your friends, one of your family members, and then comment. Not here because I'll lose it, but comment on one of my videos in the future saying, I've got one of my family members to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Tweet a picture. No, not every week for a month. Just send one picture. Not every week for a month. No, just send one picture to Mel at Mrs. Real Ale Guide of you in your t-shirt or your hoodie, and then get Mel. Oh, and then get one of your family members to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't got a t-shirt already, Daniel Bale's just put the link up for the you know, Andy Peters. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm not very good at this stuff. Anyway. No, Andy Peters. Yeah, Daniel Bell's put the link up for the merch. If you want to buy a t-shirt or a hoodie, hit the link. Get that done. Job done. And then, if you've already owned a t-shirt or a hoodie, just send a picture to Mrs. Real Ale Guide and get one of your family members. Andy Bloomer's done it. Andy Bloomer's done it. Get one of your family members or your friends to subscribe to our YouTube channel and just let us know in the comments in the future, on a future video, saying, I got so-and-so to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Much appreciated. That's going to be running for a month. A month. There's a competition for you. Mel's about to shout down to me saying, I've got loads of tweets on my phone. So we have to tweet a picture of to one of our friends. No, it's good. You wearing a t-shirt, you wearing your Stone Crow Virtual Pub t-shirt, tweet it at Mrs. Real Ale Guide and Beers of Europe. Mrs. Real Ale Guide and Beers of Europe. That's it. Mal just shouted down. Mal just shouted down. Mrs. Real Ale Guide and at mentioned Beers of Europe for a chance to win a 12-pack of beer. That was a real effort. That was a real effort, everyone. I'm tired now. Every day for the next month to get some beers. No, just the once. Just the once, Paul. Just the once. You're going to get a pinter and... No, Bisto boy, I'm not buying a pinter. John. Miles above me, yeah. Drink more, it'll wake you up. What's my favourite spirit? I'll do it after the stream, mate. Yeah, do it after the stream. I'm not sure, but Forest are a proper club with amazing history. They just beat us. Nottingham Forest just beat us on the weekend. Cardiff City. Love Club. There's a brilliant doc on Forest called I Believe in Miracles. How many oranges with it, Simon? Best UK brewery, Gate Productions. I tell you who's knocking some wicked stuff out at the moment, and it's slightly controversial, but Quantock. Quantock had an amazing pale ale. I think beer's in the moment. Beer is in the moment. You really have to enjoy the beer in the moment, and that could be the best brewery in your eyes without just rolling off like Cloudwater or Verdant, or, you know, if your brewery in your eyes is producing amazing beer to your tastes, then they're going to be the best brewery in the UK for you. So that's brewing beer along with a hoard of beers he already has. You flood the house, yeah. Come on out, John. Drink beer and win Loki. Oh, yeah. I made a right mess of it. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, I watched that damn night too. That was good. Right, come on in. We're 8 likes away. We're 8 likes away. Come on, 8 likes away from 300 likes. 8 likes away from 300 likes. Come on. Come on, let's do it. 7 more likes. I got an itchy ear lug. Ah, that's better. Right, 5 more likes. Come on, 5 more likes. Hit the like button down below. 2 more likes. 2 more likes to go. 1 more like. We've done it. 301 likes. Thank you very much to James Webber for pointing that out to me. Oh, James Webber. Look at that, James Webber. We smashed it together, James Webber. Have you ever tried home brewing? Yeah, I've done a bit, Tom Smith. I've done a bit in my time. I'm more of a reviewer. More of a beer reviewer than a beer maker, to be honest. I just got it all wrong trying to read out a competition. Can you imagine me making beer? I've got a question for you guys. Best British sports person. I am throwing Ronnie O'Sullivan in the hat. Sports person. Jenson Button. My pick. Best sports person ever. Jenson Button. Simon, can you tell me the best beer online shop for beer? For your opinion, thanks. It's important in this day. Luca, try beersofeurope.co.uk. Beersofeurope.co.uk. The reason being is that you can get IPAs from America. You can get fantastic Belgian beer. You can get fantastic German beer. Beers from all over the world. All over the world. I've always enjoyed beersofeurope.co.uk. And yes, I've been tied to them. I say tied is the wrong word. Tied is a very, very wrong word. But we are live, and I'd like to pull back on that. We've been friends. We've been friends for years. Those zero beers are bang average. Oh, yeah. Lots of birds. I was born and bred, but don't hold it against me. Cool. Top Shelf, best thing to happen to me was becoming a father. Enjoy it, sir. Top Shelf, if you just become a father, congratulations. I might have missed your comment. Kenny Dalglish. We're doing really well tonight. We've got over 250 people in for a Tuesday night. That is really good. Really good. I tell you what we're going to ask now. To bump up the figures even more. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Where are you from? What are you drinking? Come on. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Come on, let us know. I want to start rattling these off. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Ireland, Germany, Kronbacher, Glasgow, Vocation, London, Zorka Beer, Isle of Wight, Triple Hop, Selby Export, Hein, Colorado, Tangerine Express from Stone, Huddersfield, Drinking a Taylor. It's going so quick. TV in Netherlands, Droitwich. Wow, this is quick tonight. Chinese beer. Liverpool, Pepsi, Gloucester, Guinness Milk Stout, YouTube Land, Abbotsdale, Drinking a Steady Rolling Man from London, Ripper, Yay! The Ripper has become a channel member. If you want to become a member of the channel, hit the join button. There's a join button down below to become a member of the channel. Thank you very much to the Ripper for becoming a member of the channel. Come on in. Adnams Old Ale, Heineken on the Blade in Northern Ireland, Bridgen drinking Shipyard IPA, Pumpkin Spice Ale, Colt 45, Anspach and Hob Day. Hey, good stuff. Love it. I did a review of Anspach and Hob Day just last night. Video's coming soon. Black Country Goose Island IPA, Moscow. Missed it. Bristol, they're going up. Hakan, hello Hakan. Stockholm, Sweden, one of IPA from PKLK. 330 likes. Come on, let's do it. Treharris, South Wales. Here, hello. Treharris, South Wales, and Gabe Productions is from the Antarctica. Altrincham, Bass Bitter. I am from Bexley, he's drinking BrewDog Speedbird. Anime, I think. USA, Alan Kenny, Nicole Kenny. Okay, so USA, Leonardo Lion. So we got you all in. We got you all in. All your where are you froms and what are you drinking? I've had 2 pints. I haven't had a wee. I've had 2 pints and I haven't had a wee. But I need a wee right now. And I need another pint. So I'm going to go and get a pint. I'm going to go and have a wee. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Go and have a pee break, everyone. I'll be back now. Right, we're back. 241 people still in the house. Little bit of a break. Toilet's upstairs. The toilet is in fact upstairs, above your heads. Above your heads, really. Above there is our toilet. 2 up, 2 down, terraced house. Put a loft conversion in. Yeah. From the sound of the floor, it sounds like Simon lives on an old creaky ship. Too many brews. Yeah, I do. It's old and creaky here, but we love it. We love it. Really old, horrible old house. Cold as well. It's a cold house, this one. I really hope breweries don't go down the Amazon. It will ruin the industry. I think, well. I had some information. I had some information this week, and basically, I'm not going to give too much detail out there because it's personal to some breweries. But some breweries who have been really quick with this and have been really clued on to it, they've quadrupled their online sales. They've quadrupled their online sales, and some of them out there are into the millions every month. That's how much they're making, or their turnover is into the millions. That's how much they're making. So it's, I think we're going to go on to the next conversation now, which is what happens in the future. We've never really discussed this, have we? Because we've always been kind of like so much interested in saving the pub here on the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. But I want to start another topic of conversation. That is just off what I've learned this week, that some breweries have quadrupled their online sales, and now they're making their turnover, maybe not profits, but turnover is into the millions. So my question to you guys is, I want to start off by saying, I want the pubs to survive. Macro breweries are making a killing as well, though. Yeah. I want to start off by saying I hope the pubs survive. My whole worry is that my way of life is going to change forever. If there's no pubs, my way of life will change forever. So I want the pub to come back. There's nothing better than a beer garden in the summer. Nothing beats a beer garden in the summer. Sun belting down on you, sun catching the sun, beer in your hand, friends and family all around you. There's nothing better in life. So my question to you is, if people have got used to, because I imagine, I haven't done so much buying beer online myself, but I imagine you sign up to some kind of newsletter and to a brewery. So you sign up to some email kind of like notification type of thing, and you buy the beer online, and then they email you to say, oh, we've got these new beers now. I think this is what's happening. I think the breweries have clued on to the fact that they're brewing new beers all the time, and it's that, is it FOMO? FOMO. It's the fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. This is what's happening. People are then, that's it, FOMO. They're having these emails. And they're like, oh, I've really got to buy this beer. I've really got to buy this beer. And they're buying the beer. And you know, has life changed? This is my question to you guys. Has life changed forever? And now I've said that, we're going to go through. And the second part of the question is, if life has changed forever, how do you feel about it? Let's go. Let's read some comments. Make memories. Yeah, right beer at the right moment. Yeah, totally. So you're wrong. Having a young family has destroyed my pub. Going for the going way before COVID. Fortunately, no phone well, as no one can go. Someone may see timing. Pubs will be the new beer shed, Simon. Delivered to your door. Yeah, I'm a sucker for it. Thornbridge emailed me today and I placed an order. That's the thing. That's the thing. I think. I got to agree with you, Simon. Beer gardens are the best, especially when you can bring your pup along. Right, there was a comment back here. I wondered if pubs can provide the high quality beers we now demand at an affordable price. If I'm buying from Verdant at £7 a can, how can a pub offer that profitability? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I imagine the small breweries have to eat a good majority of the shipping costs to remain competitive. Always find a way to adopt to stay in business. Yep, that was Demir91. Hello, Demir91. Would rather see a type of brewery where you get together and have a single delivery contract where you can drive the price down on delivery. Right, I'm going to get to the new comments then, because I'm sure you're all going to comment on this. Wow, we've had loads. We've had loads. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to read all these, but I'm going to try and read as many as I possibly can. I need to have a sip of beer though at the same time. Do you even have fruit in the UK right now? No, we don't. Yes, people drink at home and watch your live streams and enjoy it. Andrew Roberts, yeah, I mean, there will be a benefit. There will be people with benefits, but I would rather shut this down. I would rather shut this virtual pub down if it meant that I could never sit in a pub beer garden again in the summer or go to the pub on Boxing Day with my nephews. I would rather, you know, the pub is really important to me. The pub is really important to me. I would rather stop this whole thing if I was contributing too much to the downfall of the pub. If it turned out that this little live broadcast of ours was contributing to the downfall of the pub, then I would shut it down immediately. When it's all back open. At the moment, there's no pubs, so we're here having fun. But if it turns out that, you know, the pubs are not going to survive because of all the home drinking, then I can contribute towards that. More online sales of beers, which is a good thing. Getting somewhat spoiled by quality beers shipped from the US. Hope it stays like that. US breweries have access of beers due to COVID sat away. I love American beer. I miss the old-fashioned boozer or wet pubs, I call them, here in Ireland now. I love a pint in an old pub. No €9 meal needed. Yep. All today we're going to Brew London this year. Yep. People need human connection, and of your pub and in-person chat will go hand in hand. Just before lockdown, a few small craft beer pubs open by us and are very popular. Frequently will do well after lockdown as we drink more of these type of beer. Colin Harper. Ooh. First stagger of the night. What time is it? 8:20. 8:20. We had our first little stagger of the night. 8:20. First little stagger of the night. Right. Back to my feet. Shaking off the low blow. We're back. We're not staggering anymore. Right. I've said all that now and I've forgotten the blooming comment. Let's go back to it. I gotta find it because it was a very, very good question, and I've now blooming lost it. That was it. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you, my local regional brewer has literally disappeared. It's gone. it's going to be brewed by Marston's, and a lot of the pubs are going to be run by Marston's. I think small breweries, independents, little bottle shops, I think they will benefit. I think they will benefit from, they will grow. I'm thinking Tiny Rebel. If you're in Tiny Rebel shoes now, you've got, I think they've got about 3 pubs. Tiny Rebel, I think they've got about 3 pubs at the moment. If you're Tiny Rebel and you're looking at the news that you're the regional, the big regional brewery, Brains, have had all their brewing gone to Marston's and then you're going to be buying more pubs. You're going to be buying more pubs. I reckon a shift will happen. People like Tiny Rebel now will become big kind of like establishments, big breweries. The type of beer people drink will change forever, because these breweries will now almost like become regionals themselves. This has happened before. This has happened before many times. Can anyone remember Bass? If you can remember Bass were the number 1, the biggest brewery in the UK, and nobody seen them failing. Nobody could see Bass failing. Marston's were like doing a bit. Green King were doing a bit. Brains were doing a bit. Badger Ales were doing a little bit. Fuller's were doing a little bit. But your big Whitbread, Bass, they were the big boys. They were the big boys. You don't, 2020, you never hear of Bass, you never hear of Green King. Sorry, you never hear of Bass and you never hear of Whitbread. They still exist through Costa Coffee and Premier Inns, Whitbread. Ushers, massive rich, yeah, Ushers, massive company. This has happened before. It will happen again. It is happening again. We've seen Brains, unfortunately. I got a lot of fond memories. Watney's is another one. I've got a lot of fond memories of Brains. I really have. So I'm not. I'm not. I'll drink other beers. Courage is another one. We've been here before. What I think will happen now in the pub industry, Truman's, yeah, so many. You only got to go to London. Look up, you see Truman's, Watney's, Whitbread's. You still see all the old signs outside the pubs, but they don't exist anymore. They're gone, they're done and dusted. I predict, we've already seen this week in the news, Mitchell and Butlers, Harvester, Sizzling pubs, they're all about to flounder. They've already said they can't pay. They've already said they're going to miss their debt payment. Mitchell and Butler, the owner of Harvester, Sizzling pubs, they've already said they can't make their next debt payment. They're more or less gone. So there goes Harvester, there goes Sizzling pubs. Breweries, not pub chains. Pub chains, not breweries. You've seen Brains. I think you'll probably see. I think if Asahi didn't buy Fuller's, I think Fuller's would have been the next. I don't know about Green King. Who knows about Green King? They've gone very quiet. But what happens is, It's almost like when the leaves fall off the trees. The leaves fall off the trees in the autumn. All the new growth comes through them leaves because the leaves are full of nutrients. They come through the growth in March, in the spring. And you will always have so you will basically you'll have things growing into the old pubs. So my prediction, lots and lots and lots of small independent breweries will grow into the next regional breweries. But what's exciting about that, if say Tiny Rebel, who are now the largest brewery in Wales by volume, Stonegate, there's another one, Stonegate. Ever tried selling beer to Stonegate? I used to be a beer salesman. Ever tried selling beer to Stonegate? Very, very difficult thing to do. It's all tied up. It's all tied up. I think it might be a good thing. If all of these tied pubs finally go by the wayside, so that the independent brewers can walk into literally any pub in the future that might be microbrewery owned, and they go, "Hello, John, mate." Did they? I'm surprised. Did they? I couldn't get anywhere with Stonegate. Couldn't get anywhere. But just saying there, look, John from Lords, you got your local micro pub now. I've just bought this local microbrewery. You've just bought the pub, and now John from Lords walks in. "Hello, mate. How's it going? Yeah, I'll have a couple of casks off you." You know, not tied. It's not tied. This could be a good thing. I think we have to look at the positives. I've got some great friends in tonight. Hello, Harry. Let's read Harry's comment. Stonegate is a case of sell to one, sell to many. I haven't sold to them for years, though. I just found, Harry, I couldn't get in there. I couldn't get in to Stonegate while I was trying to sell beer. They wouldn't even entertain speaking to me. Mitchell and Butlers. I was email Mitchell and Butlers. I couldn't get anywhere. They wouldn't even reply to my emails. Trying to sell my little microbrewery who I was working for at the time, trying to sell them beer. I couldn't even get in edgeways. Wanted to take the regional sales lady, I wanted to take her out for a drink, you know, put a suit on, bit of wheeling and dealing, you know, let's sell some, you know, put a bit of aftershave on, but it didn't happen. Couldn't get anywhere near it. People like Craft Republic will do very well out of this, and this is what I'm trying to say. The small independents will become the next. They'll see opportunity, they'll sense opportunity, and they will expand. Reno service in this chat. I'm learning about all kinds of new beers. I'm interested to try too many beers. Problem with pubs that they do craft beer is that they become outrageously expensive. What's going on here? Craft beer vans driving around selling. Yeah, play the music, sell it to everyone. That's a good idea. The prices were better than what Spoons pay, but not much better. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they'll pay a bit more money. I tell you what, Harry, I used to do well with Spoons. Monday morning with Spoons, I used to ring them about 9 o'clock. If you've ever done any kind of, I imagine you probably have, Harry, but I used to be on the phone to my local Wetherspoons regionally. I used to phone from all the way down in Swansea, Carmarthen. I used to ring all the Wetherspoons from Carmarthen all the way to the Severn Bridge. I used to run the whole of South Wales ringing the Spoons. And I used to get on well, and I used to sell loads of spoons. But then, yeah, the margins are not there. That's the problem. That's the problem. You still on for Brewski while Simon Hearing is going ahead. You can meet my... I nearly called you Harry then. James, I will be there. I will be there. We will have a drink together at the Brewski Val 2021. Of course, I've got to get an invite first. I've got to get an invite. If I get an invite, I'll most definitely go to Brewski. And that will be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Is Simon half a daily? Dry January doesn't help anyone. Exactly that. That's another thing. Dry January. What on earth is that all about? Simon, you guys have tap houses over there. Pubs that have usually 150 to 200 taps of craft from all over. They're becoming pretty popular in America. Yeah, but I've never heard of a tap house in the UK. And there's some really lovely people on tonight, and they might tell me otherwise. But I've never heard of a tap, even in London, with 150 to 200 beers on. That's a big blooming tap room, that is. Yates Bar in the States, and awesome. So Harry, Jim, all you guys who are tuned in, are there any massive tap rooms in the UK with 150 to 200 different taps on? That would be amazing if there were. I'm surprised how many people are ordering in January. I guess you need it when you're homeschooling. Yeah, John, I'm doing the same thing. I'm homeschooling myself, and hence, at the end of a long day, I'm having a nice pint of lager. Where am I from? Barry, South Wales. No, there's a tiny market for £7 a pint. Never going to work. Late fours is tops outside the core cities. Steve Harris. Yeah. Okay. Next debate. Next debate. This, and I understand. I totally understand. That question went away quickly. Steve Harris. Totally understand that. £7 a pint. How can we get round that? As a collective group of people who we all like beer. We got some breweries in tonight. We got some bloggers in tonight. How can we stay with the quality of the beer, keep that fantastic quality of beer, but lower the price point a little bit? How can we get it down to maybe £5, £4.50, £5 a pint, and stick with that fantastic quality of the beer? Gabe Productions says sell to Amazon. How is this possible? How can we do that? Tesco can do it. Yeah, but John Bance, I find some of the beers in Tesco, some are great, some are really not that great at all. I call the supermarket beer the mid-range smartphone. It's the mid-range smart. It does everything. It's got a big screen. It's got a half-decent camera. It's got a good 5G, and it costs 300 quid, 400 quid. But then again, you could buy a Samsung for £1,000 that's kind of like a little bit better. I find the supermarket beer, some of it, there's a few that are exceptional, but most of it I call the mid-range smartphone. Kind of does everything, but it doesn't do everything great. Joe Biden's dentures, where have you been all night? Hello, Joe, how are you doing, mate? Jim, I don't know what that one means. You'll have to let me know on that. I'm not Jim's like a really intelligent guy, and I don't know what any of that means. Sorry. I'm not being ignorant. It's like, idea. Looking forward to it. Need to get you to Malmo Brewing as well. We'll take you to a... Come on, why do I want to go there? Come on. I don't know what's going on. Hops and malt for all of the power. And they're coming. Jim, what's going on? I don't know. Jim, what's going on, Jim? I don't know. I can't work it out. I don't know if you're having a joke with me. I don't know if you're attacking me. I don't know. Let me know, Jim. Come on. I don't know what's going on, Jim. Hello, Owen's Worm fam. You're not going to have many people pay £7 a pint all night. It's just going to bring the money in. Shipping's a lot of price for the breweries. I'm going to make a YouTube film on beer in the summertime. It would be class. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going to beer festivals again and doing my usual kind of beer festival videos. That's pretty cool. John Bance, generally, I just don't know what's going on. Northern Monk of his sus. The multi-pack deals in supermarkets are great value for beer of that quality. Yeah, Guitar Matt. Love Lane in Liverpool. That's a good point. Someone said, did you see Chef Tom Curry's program about saving the pubs? No, I missed it. Missed it. I don't watch a lot of television. Thank you very much, John Vance. Thank you very much. The times we are heading into in this country, financial, the next couple of years will mean for a lot of people will be watching the pounds. Yeah, Geordie82. Yeah, totally. Get smashed and don't give on the price. The Who's I escaped to Sweden to live under communism. Oh, right. Thought it was brilliant crack. Just putting yeah, no, as Jim, as long as I know that's fine, Jim. I'll have a laugh with anyone out there. Jim, as long as, you know, that's fine. I'll have a laugh, you have a laugh, I'll have a laugh. That's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm up for a laugh. I was just like, what's going on? And then, yeah, I get it. I kind of get it now. Yeah, of course. What's the highest ABV beer you've had, Simon? 65%. I've had... That's what it said on the side of the bottle. It was proved wrong, but 65% ABV. Leah Miles, nor did I. I didn't even try. Leah. That was dry January, of course, everyone. I think what this government has gone is a mistake. Kyan, thank you very much for the £2 super chat, Kyan. Really appreciate that one. Simon always laughs at my comments. Alan Ray, you're a good guy, Alan. That's why. We're having a laugh together. That is beer. What are you drinking, Simon? I'm drinking a pardon me. A Zipfer on the blade. Economies of scale. The more production, the cheaper they can get the price down. Tom Stock's investing channel. There we are. We got someone in who knows their money. How can we get the price of a pint down from £7 a pint? So economies of scale. The more they sell, the bigger the production, the cheaper they can sell the beer. Kevin says toilet break. No one else could done it better. 65%. The Scottish beer. Yeah. The Armageddon, was it? Something like that. Snake venom. I don't know. I didn't have snake venom. I had Armageddon. As an American, I love not knowing what a mistake is. I don't know. A piss take. It's like banter, you know, someone pulling your leg, you know. So when you're in the pub and you like your mate's about to have a sip of beer, and you give him a massive whack pat on the back, and like all his beer spills down him, and then you all go ha, 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 you know, and you know, for a moment the guy wants to punch you in the face, but then he turns and then he's like, okay, I get the joke type of thing. It's good. Welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. It's good has become a member of the channel. Thank you very much. What about wines? Not really. Not a wine fan, if I'm honest. Nathan, I just think it's a fun, nasty is cruel. Yeah. Thoughts on drinking on an empty stomach? Yeah, maybe have a sandwich first. Here's a question. Sparkler or no sparkler? Now, the sparkler creates the head, doesn't it? I'm going to say sparkler. I like a sparkler. I like a good bit of head. Especially on my beer. I don't like the unsparkled thing. I don't want flat. I used to serve to people in the pub. Made me. They wouldn't order the beer unless the sparkler was off, and they're giving me their money, so I had to take the sparkler off. And then they like you pull in through, and it's like, what on earth is this stuff? Put a fly zapper on my mate's elbow in the pub once. He chucked a pint all over his own face. Oh, I like that. One of the tennis racket ones. You can get them in like a tennis racket form, can't you? A fly zapper. You whacked it on his elbow. Give him a right electric shock as he was drinking his pint. That's brilliant, Paul. That's blooming brilliant. I love it. I love it. I like it very. Does he burst out laughing? Alan, yeah, I do. What beer is in the hand? Zipfer on the blade. It's a 5.4% ABV Pilsner style beer. It's very nice, very nice. I've just had it for a few days now, few live streams, and I want to move on to something else now. And I'm like pulling it and pulling, and I'm drinking it and it's going on forever. It's going on forever. I'm enjoying it though. Drink something tea. It's all right. It's a decent pint. I spy with my Fuggle burning glass. Zip was a good beer. Right, I'm on the single malt whiskey. Jim Pop's on the single malt whiskey. 2 doubles in a glass. I'm going to run a bath. Oh, Jim Pop, that sounds really good. Top beer, Simon the Zipper. It is. It's a lovely beer. Have I ever been to the Wylam Brewery? Quality setup there. I'm in Newcastle with a visit. I've never been to Newcastle. Never been to Newcastle. I'd love to go. I would love to go to Newcastle. Should we be really supporting their prices though, and their business with craft beer rather than trying to get the price down and lower their profit? Right, snacks to try. The problem is snacks to try, as a couple of people have mentioned already, we're heading into some kind of financial catastrophe. And I'm not a doom monger. I'm not one of those doomy type people. It's just fact. It's absolute fact. We're in for some strife. There's going to be a lot of people who can't afford £7 of beer. And we're just discussing as a community of beer lovers, how can we keep the quality as good as it is, but lower the price a little bit? Because £7 a can or bottle or pint or whatever you're drinking, it's a lot. It's a lot. Especially if you drink like I drink. Blimey heck, I'd spend £70 just on beer a night. I drink 10 pints. And that's 70 quid. Blimey heck, that was more than I earned in a week as an apprentice back in 1996. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Young Butley, Simon, have a really, really difficult time. Management at work, so good to feel amongst friends here in the virtual pub. Young Butley, can I ask you, Young Butley, is your management half your age? Is your management half your age? And if so, I've had that same problem where the management are half your age. They know absolutely nothing about life. And you end up just telling them all to off, and then you end up in trouble. That's what happened to me, and I got sacked in the end. I got sacked because I'm not having some whippersnapper half my age. Do you know, I used to have them, right, come up to me, and they'd be like, oh yeah, blah, 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 this, that, you need to be doing this more. I turn around and I go, email it to me, because it's not company policy. Email it to me. No. I go, no, I'm not listening to this. I walk away and I go, email me. I want it in writing. Email me your what you want me to do. Because I tell you what, I've been in a job previous where I've done that. I've gone down that road where they've gone, oh, do this for me, do that for me. And then you end up in a tribunal, or not a tribunal, but like in a mother's meeting with these other managers. And they go, no, I never said that. I never told him to do that. That's not what I told him. And you're like, fuck me. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to wrap your head around this table now any minute. You're going to be flying through this desk. and that's what I say now. Email me. Just email me. That's what I do. Oh, you got to do it. Well, I don't have to do it anymore because I'm on YouTube now, and you're my bosses. You're my bosses. But they have a degree. You're Richie Rich, yeah. I have a degree. I'm sure the breweries can provide the supermarkets with 4 cans for £6. Could supply pubs at less than £5 a pint price. I'm thinking cider Northern Monk for 2. It's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. House of Trembling Madness is a brilliant place. It's a brilliant place. Really good place. You ever done a dirty pint? Did it on the boys once. Hilarious. Oh, I don't know what that is. Splot Cardiff. Tell me, what is it? Simon, as you boss, I am telling you to have a drink. Yeah. Well done, Liam Miles. I'm having a drink. Best sandwich after a few pints, Simon. A chip sandwich. A chip sandwich with brown sauce. And then the chips, get a big plate so the chips accidentally fall out the sandwich as well. So you eat the sandwich and then you end up with a million chips as well. That's my favourite sandwich. A chip butty with loads of... oh, I got a bad cough. With loads of vinegar. Snacks to try, it's the duty cost. That is the biggest bill. If the government dropped the tax, it would be a lot cheaper at 7.5. Duty doubles. Yeah, that is, yes. The duty. Do you know the Germans and the Czechs? They pay the lowest beer duty in Europe. Because they want their breweries to thrive. They want their breweries to do really well. They really do. They don't want their breweries to struggle. Yet, in the UK, I seen a graph about 4 years ago in Belgium. And this graph said that Britain paid the second or British breweries paid the second highest rate of tax in the whole of Europe for their beer. And I can't remember who was number one. But the Brits, the British government charged breweries, it was the second highest rate of tax in the whole of Europe. And I was like, oh, good old Blighty. I love that little island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean with the wind and the rain coming in every day. Yeah, I love it. I love it, honestly. Cardiff is a good night. Had a few nights in Swansea too, though, but Cardiff is closer. Always a red, £2.50, always a red. Good discussion tonight in the Stone Crow. Cheers, always a red, thank you very much. Yes, we have purposely tonight stayed on the subject of beer-related subjects, and I like it. Hungary actually has the highest. There we are. Oh, there we are. That man there, Jim, brilliant. Number one is Hungary. Number two is the UK. Highest rate of beer tax is the UK. Second highest. I need to go for a wee. I'm bursting, yeah. Impressive. I would love to try out there. Penarth is a good night out. I haven't never been on a night out in Penarth. Food talk is making me hungry. Leah Miles, yeah. Get that chip butty in you, Leah. I can see a pattern emerging. Pea and a pint. Last time, pea and a pint. This time, pea and a pint. Who's on the beer count? I think this is beer number 4. Who's on the beer count? I think this is beer number 4. And who is on the pea count? One more before I go. UK has one of the lowest income taxes and sales tax in Europe. Major structural problems in the economy because public spending has been not a good. Yeah, absolutely. Right, I gotta go. Pint and a pea, back in 2 minutes. Can we do 380 likes? 380 likes, and we'll carry on with this wonderful topic of conversation when I get back. We need 11 more likes, 10 more likes. Moist January. It is. It really is, Jim. Moist January. Come on, 4 more likes. 4 more likes to go. I'm going to go and get a pint. I'll be back in a moment. 386 likes, 250 people in. Right, getting back to this conversation. Let me get salty popcorn. Salty popcorn, I've seen your comments. I've not answered one tonight. I'm really sorry. It's been one of those nights, salty popcorn. I do apologise. I watched again your Rock on Beer Festival trip. Great fun, especially when your camera fell off the balcony. Did he? My camera fell off the balcony. I can't remember that one. I must have had a few pints. Review the spice box in Aldi. Ooh, what's that? Aidan O'Connor, can you give me a bit more information of what the spice box is? Is it like loads of bits of chicken? Because I would be happy if it was. Right. You were steaming. Was I really? Oh my God. All right. Oh, I remember. I remember. Yeah, I remember when it fell off into the river. Oh man. Oh, I remember. It'd be 2 years ago in June. I remember going to Wrocław Beer Festival and setting up my camera in the field with a stadium in the background, and it was a bugger to get to. It was really difficult to get to. I had to walk through swampland and all sorts. In the winter, it'd be mushy and horrible, but I just about got to this place, set my tripod up, and it was perfect because I had the Wrocław football stadium in the background. And I managed to find a place, a rock. It was a rock, like a flat rock, where I could put my beers down on my glass and everything was, it was perfect. It was difficult to get to, but it was perfect. And I did these beer reviews. And I remember thinking back then, in that moment, this was a special moment. This was a special moment in my life. And that was the last time. That was the last time I went to Poland because of what happened last year. I'm determined, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can go to the Wrocław Beer Festival if it happens this year. I really, really, really want to go. I really want to go. I need to go. Going back to my subject of the £7 a pint. Let's get back to that subject of the £7, because it's I think it's very important to talk about the future now of the industry and where we all think it's going to go. Let me get Rampant Lions. When is that one? Definitely want to hit a Polish festival. It's normally, Jim, like the first week or two of June. It's normally first week or two of June. Enjoy, Leah Miles, enjoy your evening. Go and watch the... Ooh, murder on TV. I may have to watch that. Off to the US then, sadly. Oh, I've never been to America. I've never been to America. I've got to go to America as well. Simon, you don't need to keep going to the toilet to take a pee. Just piss in an empty milk bottle. It's a shy. Chip sandwich. Right. I'm going back. Right. So the first time I worked in a pub was 1999. I worked in a pub in 1999. It was the Royal Hotel in Bowie. It's now a Tesco. And I used to serve a guy every day. Every single day. Big Al used to come in and he used to drink 4 or 5 pints of Worthington's Cream Flow. And he promised me, hey, hello Mark, how you doing mate? So I remember he used to come in, I used to serve him 4 or 5 pints of Worthington's Cream Flow. And he promised me, it wasn't a very good pint. He promised me when that beer hits £2, he'll never drink in a pub again. And he did. It was £1.62. I remember because it was £1.62 for ages. Worthy cream flow, £1.62 a pint. He said when that hits £2 a pint, he will not come and drink in a pub again. And lo and behold, the price of a pint started to creep and creep and creep, and within a year, it crept up above £2 a pint. And he stopped coming to the pub. He did. He stopped coming to the pub. He said as soon as the beer hit £2 a pint, he was not going to come to the pub anymore. And now, 2021, we're talking about £7 a pint. £7 a pint. Some of the big kind of ordering kind of companies, regional, not even regional. What am I talking about? Some of the craft beer websites are selling beer for £7 a pint. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and I can't see it being sustainable. I can't see it being sustainable. Stephen Crawford says, my first legal pint was 36 pence. I remember going to a posh pub in like the lanes of Lantwick Major, and it would have been expensive then, and my first pint was £1.51. £1.51 a pint. Here's a question. Here's a question for all of you. How much did you pay in the pub for your first pint? How much did you pay in the pub for your first pint? Come on, everyone. Comment below. How much did you pay? £2.70. £2, says Daniel Bale. £2 for a tenant, says Rampant Lion. 7p, says Joe. I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you. It probably was. £1.70, 90 pence. 68 pence in 1986. £1.50, £2.50, £1.70, £1. It's going quick. £1.45, 98p, 33p, 36p, £1.40. Lord's Brewing Company, £1. That's probably about right. Yeah. 49 pence for a pint of whitbread. Zero. Tom paid an absolute fortune. Sean Clements, £1. Paul Beers Reviews, £2.20, £2.30, 73 pence, £1.89, £1.9. Loads of you. Loads of you, loads of you, loads of you, loads of you. £2.50. Pints in 2001. £1.50. I paid £1.51. £1.51 for a pint in Wales. It would have been about 1997, I reckon. What year was it? Come on then. Let's take this to another level. What year was it? What year was it that you bought your first pint? 1981, Young Muttley. 2008, 1999, 84, 18, 2004, 1986, 2003, 1990, 96, 2013, 2016, wow. 1998, 97, 95, 2015. Loads of you commenting. Loads of you commenting on this. £19.99 pint of Stella. Well, I tell you what, Paul, it would have been a premium, really premium beer then. So I can imagine, I think you said about £2.50, didn't you? That would have been about right. That would have been about right, Paul. 1999, £2.50. I reckon that, yeah, you were about right there. That was like top end premium beer at that time. And for 1999, if I was paying £1.62 for a bitter, or selling it in my pub, then £2.50 for the Stella in 1999 was about, yeah, I reckon that was about right. Yeah, that's about right. Still gonna get served them on the fruit shoots. I love that comment. Do you think craft breweries should all now aim to have a base session IPA 3.4% ABV for £2 to £2.50 a pint, as well as their double dry hop beers at £3 to £4, like a crossover beer? Neil Smith, I think it would have to be closer to 4%. I've tried these 2.8s, I've tried these 3.5s. It would have to be closer to 4%. It'd have to be 4% and above. I really, really struggle. I really, really struggle with low alcohol beer. It just doesn't do anything for me. It just doesn't do anything for me. Taylor Ben saying 4% is too low. Astoria nightclub, Cardiff, £1 a pint in 1994. Shane W. I went to Astoria nightclub in it would have been about 1998. I had a whale of a time. 99. I can't remember how much I paid for a pint back then. It wouldn't have been much though. £1 for a 341ml bottle of beer in Halifax in 2008. Really? Wow. 4% perfect. Stick it in the freezer. Get all the water out of it, yeah. Make it stronger. Simon, do you still stay in contact with that that landed on your head? Funny video. Well, actually, not really. I think it might have been old and gone now. Captain Meets Adventures. When I started going to the pub, I used to drink Heineken Export, which was £1.9 a pint, and used to take £12 out with me and had enough for chips afterwards. Captain Meets Adventures, yeah. I used to go out with 20 quid. I could make 20 quid, and I used to come home bladdered. I could make 20 quid last all night. Easy. And food on the way home. Yeah, Jim Pov, 97 on Ibiza with the boys, £1.50 a pint. That would have been expensive as well, Ibiza. If you went out in the sticks in Spain, you'll probably be looking to pay 80 cents. And this is the point. I think you should have an email. I think, personally, Simon, in 1998, when I started work, the average wage was 12 grand. Hang on. 12. I gotta read that again. When I started work, the average wage was 12 grand a pint, and it was £1 a pint average. Now in 2020, the average wage is 31 grand, and a pint is £5 now. Beer has exceeded inflation. I see where you come from. I tell you where beer's exceeded inflation. Is Spain. Spain, if you go to a bar in Spain, when I was a kid, you could buy a pint for €1. There were Euro pint bars in Spain everywhere. When the Euro really kicked in, I remember being shocked, absolutely shocked, that beer in Spain become more money. I was like, what? I remember paying £2.50 a pint in the UK, going on holiday to Spain and paying £3 a pint. And I was like, no, this is not the reason why you go to Spain. Yes, you go to Spain for the nice weather, of course. I understand that. You go to Spain for the nice sunny weather. But also, you have had added benefits as well. And them added benefits are like having beer for €1 or €2. Because if you go to the supermarkets, you could still, you know, the big litre bottles of beer you get in the supermarkets in Spain, they were still €1. A litre of beer, Mahu or San Miguel or whatever, a litre of beer was €1. But then if you went to a bar, it was €3. So you'd end up Superboc, yeah, all these, yeah, that's Portuguese Superboc, but you end up, Euro was basically to artificially deflate the Dutch mark because it was too strong. Right, right, okay. So, this is the reason why I think, personally, like, I've racked my brain. There's always a financial reason. There's always a financial reason why we do things. Whenever we choose to do anything in life, it's always financial. It always boils down. You can talk politics, you can talk whatever you like, but if you boiled it all the way down to the bottom of the pan, it all boils down to money. So I always ask myself the question, why have we done what we've done on the 31st of December 2020? Why did we do that? What financial reason did we do it for? And I think, personally, I think we did it so one day we'll be able to go to places like Spain and Portugal again, and it will be the equivalent of buying a euro pint of beer. The equivalent, whatever it works out to be. If our beer over here is £7 or £8 a pint, or some kind of tax haven rubbish goes on, or whatever it becomes, I think we've decoupled ourselves from Europe, so beer becomes the equivalent of that what I was talking about in the 1990s, of that €1 pint bar. That's my own thoughts on the whole matter. Next holiday by Ireland. Wouldn't say it was financial, was more a political reason. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Jim. I know what you're saying, but for me, over my kind of like 41 years on the planet, even though there's like political reasons, there's always a financial thing as well. There's always financial. The Old Oak Brewhouse. 20 Norwegian kroner from the Old Oak Brewhouse. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much, the Old Oak Brewhouse, for the 20 Norwegian kroner. Thank you so very much. Demir 91, exactly the same. We usually get some food too, and it's usually in dollars before tip. Guess pricey, but I do enjoy getting out to the breweries. Hope to get back to it this year. Aidan O'Connor, Singapore on the Thames coming up. I don't know. Matt and Thomas, hi Simon, have you tried the 470ml Guinness cans with a fixed widget on Guinness? I don't know, floating widget. No, I'm not a Guinness fan. I gotta be honest, Martin, I'm not a Guinness fan. Paul's beer reviews, financial reasons, political reasons, same thing, isn't it? Yeah, well, yeah, exactly that. It's Aidan O'Connor is saying, will Scotland rejoin Europe? It's a possibility. I mean, nothing's out the question. Nothing's out the question now, is it? The problem with the price of beer is, like petrol in the country, is the budget. They always put 2 or 3p on it. Used to keep the working person going, made it so expensive now. Yeah, really. Simon Wood! Simon, where have you been, Simon Wood? How you doing, Simon? How you doing, mate? West Indies Porter is good. Yeah, it's not bad. Aidan O'Connor, it's not a bad beer. Guinness, Sugar Rush. Let's do a 420 likes for Taylor Man 420. Oh yeah, let's do it. Shvet, let's do it. Shvet has asked for 420 likes for Taylor Ben 420. That's brilliant. 420 likes for Taylor Ben 420. Come on everyone, hit the like button down below for 420 likes. Sparta beer reviews. Well, they have all the oil. They have all the oil. If Scotland broke away from the UK, they would hold all of the oil. That's the only reason why whatever her name was wanted, or was it, who was it, Cameron? He wanted to hold the United Kingdom together because if we broke away, Scotland would have all the oil and we'd become, I say we, I don't consider myself as we, I consider myself as somebody who lives on this massive earth. It would have been far poorer. It would have been, what oil? Lord's Brewing Company. Right, lovely people, gotta go. Homeschooling. What the homeschooling? 9:20? What the good Lord, John. Jim, real ale craft beer. Scotland doesn't need oil now, really. Breaks even without it. Yeah, UK goes into a massive trade deficit without. Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Early night tonight, says John. If I missed anyone, I apologise. Yeah, Simon Wood, we've been talking about. We've had a really nice conversation tonight. We've had a really nice conversation about kind of regional breweries of past, like Bass, Truman's, all the big old, breweries that once existed, Whitbread, and then we had, they disappeared, and when we had the likes of Marston's and Green King, Brains, if you like, stepping into their shoes, and then we talked about like some of these regionals now are starting to fail with what's going on in the world. And then we're talking about like who will become the next regionals. Who will become the next regional brewers of the UK. I am Brewer. We did it! 421 likes for Taylor Ben on 420. Well done. What else did we talk about? We talked about the price of pints, how old you all were when you first bought a pint of beer. We've had some really nice conversations tonight. We really have. It's been a really kind of like a bit old school. A bit like how things were. A bit like how things were when I used to do the Facebook streams. Yeah, really. And I've really enjoyed, I've properly enjoyed tonight. I was 16 and bought a pint in a pub at Kew Gardens with a fake driving licence. Yeah, but Simon Wood, how much was that pint? Was it £1? Was it £1.50? Was it 80p? Let us know, Simon Wood. How much was your first pint of beer? How much would it have been? The problem with Scotland, independency in Europe is the pound. They want European and independent with the pound. Right. I'm not going to pretend I know everything about all of this stuff because I know next to nothing. I kind of understand why they want to keep all of the pound. I kind of understand why they want to join the euro. Now, my friend once said to me, is this a backdoor to the euro? This is what he said to me. He said, right, we could leave. It could go horribly wrong. We could ask to go back.
I'm sorry, sometimes I make mistakes. To report a problem, you can send feedback.
Thank you. The problem is, if we ask to go back, they might say, or Europe might say, yes, you can come back, but you have to join the euro. And this is what I think is going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen. We've left. We might hit the rocks. We might go crawling back. And the crawl back process might involve us joining the euro. Comments on that. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Is that a possibility? Joining the euro. Alan Ray, £2. Quick like for the Stone Crow. 10 days. First pint. Alan Ray! Hey, Alan Ray's having a pint. Well done, Alan Ray. Has he hiding behind you the whole time, Simon? Oh, that, well, yeah. Blooming horrible thing over there. I remember a young lad trying to buy a beer. I hear you. Full driving license, but the problem was that his brother was at the end of the bar. Was he? I love it. Why didn't his older brother just buy him a blooming pint? You talk about something to answer there. We will never go back. It's not the British way. Well, I mean that could be. Britain should not join the euro. Yeah, I mean, I remember working. I had a business partner once, and I suggested we go all whole hog, just join the euro. Let's go. And he was furious with me, absolutely furious. I've never seen this man so angry. So I was furious. Like, the poor guy's passed away now, and I was only like 22. And I said, just, who cares? Let's just join the whole thing. At least all our money's the same. And he was like almost spitting nails at me. And I'm a man of the world. Daniel Rose says, the euro is definitely on the horizon. Simon, the UK will never rejoin the EU and become even tighter as a bloc than before. To coach our Britain. Come on, man. The euro is so harsh on the underperforming countries as they hold debt in euros. Yeah, Aidan O'Connor, yeah. Wait for the 2020 election. It will be in at least one party manifesto to rejoin. Of course, David Cook, of course it will. David Cook, of course it will. Go, bum, 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 bum. Come on, get him back in power. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Oh, he was a great guy. Get him on the stage in Glastonbury. Oh. Oh, he was great. I loved him. Oh, Jeremy. The Arctic Monkeys. Top 5 UK brewers. Verdant, Vocation, Pressure Drop. Simon, tell me all how did you lose it? Hang What also leave train yesterday and the police are turning a blind eye because gold is the economy. Gold is the economy, of course it is. For beer on the web, stopping Belgium deliveries breaks my heart. Is salty popcorn. I know a lot of people who were upset with beer on web. Fantastic website. They have stopped delivering to the UK. Yeah, Stephen Crawford. Yeah, I think that might be the thing. Hello, Falco. Hello, Falco. How are you doing? I have family in France, Spain, and Holland. And believe me, we won't be the last. Ah, right. Stand the man. Right. Beer and Weather told me that they will have it sorted by February. The beer, we're going to have our beer sorted by February. Sparta Beer, where is Jeremy Corbyn? Yeah, where did he go? He disappeared off the face of the earth, didn't he? Maybe he's just retired. He's having a rest. How highly do I rate Tiny Rebel? Yeah, should we take it back to beer? How on earth did we end up? Oh, we started talking about prices of a pint, didn't we, if we travel around Europe? Let's take it back to beer. Tiny Rebel. When I first started drinking Tiny Rebel beer, they were the best beer. And I'm talking 2012, 2013. The beer was mind-bogglingly good. It was top draw stuff. They did their marketing right. They bought ice cream vans. And they put the ice cream van... He's in the Max patio. He's in the Max patio. They bought an ice cream van. They left it in the Welsh Beer Festival. It was amazing marketing, really, really good marketing. They did really, really well. And the beer was incredible. Tiny Rebel's beer, I tell you, when they first come out in 2012, 2013, the beer was fantastic. For me, personally, and it's only my own personal opinion and only my own personal preference on beer, for me, they put too many adjuncts in their beer now. Too many adjuncts, too many vanilla flavours, too many mango flavours, they're not using real ingredients, like a bang full of hops, a load of hops, you know. It's all mango flavours these days, and it breaks my heart to say it, but that's my opinion. There's plenty of beer, there's plenty of people that buy Tiny Rebels beers. Still, there's plenty of people who buy Tiny Rebels beers. But for me, I remember a bit like BrewDog, I remember when Tiny Rebel were a great brewery, producing great beer. But then they went down the mango route and the lemon, a bit like BrewDog. But BrewDog now, I think, is it punk 5.4% ABV now? Has it been dropped again? Punk IPA, 5.4%. Is that true? I can't believe it. I just can't believe. Question to you guys. Come on. Answer. Is punk now 5.4% ABV? It is 5.4. Well, what happened? What happened there? They're doing all this marketing stuff on the internet. That's not an IPA now. Exactly. 5.4. I was drinking punk when it was 6%. 6% ABV. It's on YouTube. Me drinking a hazy punk IPA at 6%. Gone. 5.6 to 5.4. It'll end up at 5. It'll end up at 4.8. it'll do the right. It'll end up like pedigree. It'll end up like pedigree, where it just ends up being a middle of the road beer. Western beer reviews. When I first got into beer, when I first looked at beer as being a beer reviewer, I asked people a question, my followers, the people I respected, my followers, brewers, American brewers at the time I would speak to. I would say, what is the respectable ABV of an American IPA? And somebody, I can't remember who it was, or well, actually a lot of people probably, said to me, here is the rule book. Anything up to 6% ABV is considered an American Pale Ale. Travis, thank you very much for the $8 Australian super chat. Thank you very much, Travis, for that. So anything up to 6% ABV was considered American Pale Ale. Anything 6% to 8% was considered IPA. Anything 8% and over was considered double IPA. And back then there weren't lots of triple IPAs and quad IPAs and what we have now. That was the rule book, the yardstick of craft beer. IPA, 6%. For Punk IPA to be considered an IPA now at 5.4% ABV is a bit of a joke. It has to be. It has to be a bit of a joke. And I'm long past my BrewDog rant videos because I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less anymore. I used to care because I used to love BrewDog. I'm not going to lie. When BrewDog first came out, when I first drank their beer at 6% ABV and the beer was tasting great, I used to love their beer. Love it. And I'll show you. I'd buy all the BrewDog growlers and I got about 2 or 3 BrewDog growlers. I bought a dog collar for my dog. I was well into brew. I was like, yay, go on BrewDog, go on BrewDog. And then all of a sudden it all went like, you know, it all like fell apart at the seams. It just folded in on itself. It just went, ugh. It's okay. The investors say that the beer should be 5.6. Oh, and the investors say now that the beer should be 5.4% ABV. It just all like flapped and folded and fell apart on itself. People are still buy BrewDog. But they'll sell it in big packs now. They'll sell, like Carling. People buy cases of Carling and you go round to your uncle's. You go round to your mad old uncle's house for a Boxing Day party and I got Carling, and he'll offer you a can of. That's where BrewDog's heading. I've missed 2 super chats. Right, I've seen one. Matt Ivers, love the channel, Simon. Hope you can add this to the kitty. Speaking of other breweries who were once great, what do you think of Thornbridge? Matt Ivers, I still like Thornbridge. I was at the Market Cat in York. Brilliant place. Loved it. Really enjoyed it. I still like Thornbridge. Jaipur is not the same beer. Jaipur is not the same beer, but I'm still a fan of Thornbridge. I got Matt's super chat. And I got Travis's super chat. I got all the super chats. I've got all the super chats in. So in 5 years' time, Punk will be 3.6% to compete with Green King. John, tell me. Comment. Tell me why you don't agree. You don't agree with me. Tell me. A Vivera shawarma kebab review. It's meant to be better than the real thing. Claire has asked Mark to do a kebab. There we go. Simon Wood, £2 super chat. Though the other super chat was mine. Love it. Love it. I'll look into it. He's going to look into it. Right. Where are we? Oh, man. I wanted another pint. It's 20 to 10. I wanted another pint. I wanted to finish on a Weiss beer. I'm going to finish on a Weiss beer. James Webber. James, I tell you what, right? James has got my back tonight. James Webber has got my back tonight. Can we do 450 likes? 450 likes. Hit the like button down below. Hit the like button down below. 450 likes. Come on. Push it, push it, push it. I am going to get a Franciscana Royal out of the perfect draft. And then I'm going to have a wee. And then I'm going to come back down. And then we're going to finish our night together. But come on. 450 night. It's been a wonderful night. I've properly enjoyed tonight. I really have. It's been a really good topic of conversation. It's been top class tonight. Come on. 450 likes. We're 7 likes away. 7 likes away from 450 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on, everyone. I'm going to get a beer. Did we do it? 453. Right, here's my Weizen. Toilet time for me. Back in a moment. Toilet time and I'll be back. Molly, do your tea. I'm back for the 15th and final round. I am back tonight. Come on, everyone. Go and pour yourself a beer. Question is, have you poured yourself a beer? Have you poured yourself a beer? Come on. One more pint with me tonight. One more pint. Go and get yourself a beer. Midweek pint. Come on, Mark. Get to the pub shed. Get yourself a beer. Come on, Mark. Pubs can reopen on the 30th. I thought so. I thought so. And I tell you what that's down to. That's down to Mitchell and Butlers saying they can't get through type of thing. He's gone. Oh, Simon Wood, is he gone? Ah, never mind. Ah, that's a real shame. Simon Wood, if you're still here, goodbye, mate. Knock on the fridge door before opening it, just in case there's a salad dressing. Oh, yeah. That's a really good one, I like that. Right, who's gone for the final beer of the night? It's only 28 days of leap year. I've gone on to a drop of champagne. Ooh, Carl, well done you. The wife had some open. I'll be back on the beer at 10. Carl Smith. Well done, Carl. I had a beer, so I made a cup of tea and put a drop of rum in it. Rob Patterson, brilliant. We never go out for just a drink. We go out for a meal and a drink. We will always have to eat, so pubs will come back. Yeah, James Webber, good point, good point. They've said pubs not to open until May at least. Oh, so come on, what's going on? I thought that was an official announcement. I had my hopes up. That was an official announcement. Late February, I was thinking, thank goodness for that. Just opened a black IPA from Boundary Brewery, Stephen Crawford. John Bance has opened a Goose. Is that a Goose Island IPA? If so, not a bad beer, mate. Not a bad beer. I see the joke in that. When was the Circling Sharks hide? Oh, Travis. Right, I'm going to tell you the story, Travis, if you're still with us. How many comments have we got? You should, yeah, you should still be with us. Right, Travis. Right there, the whole blooming time. It was right there the whole time. Now, do you know there's times, Travis, where you send one beer for me, one beer for Mel? I got that confused. I got the Circling Sharks confused with, I don't even have to look at that. That's the beer for Mel. That's the Dark Deeds, or I think you sent a beer for Mel, a Deeds brewing for Mel. So I dismissed it. I was like, I won't even look. The fridge, the black fridge out there, I was just dismissing it every time. And I went out there yesterday and I was like, I'm determined to find this beer. I'm going to read everything properly. Quiet Deeds. I was like, right, I've done a couple of Quiet Deeds. And I read underneath, in the small print, Circling Sharks. I was like, there's that. It's been sitting, and it was sitting on the top. It wasn't even in the back of the fridge. It was sitting plumb and centre, looking at me the whole blooming time. So, it's out there, it's ready, it's processed, I've uploaded it, the thumbnail's ready, all I gotta do is press go. So, if I remember, case of me remembering, if I remember like 10 o'clock is when we wrap up this feed, I'll just go on my app on my phone and I'll go release. And I'll release the circling shack. So if I remember, I'll do it. I always do my Australian beers in the evening for me, because that means you guys get it in the morning and you've got all day to view it. So I've got my time zones sorted in my head now. So I'll release that beer either tonight or tomorrow night. If I remember to do it tonight, I'll get it out there for you guys. In Australia, I don't want to ruin anything too much, but what a beer that was. Had any Barry? I haven't, Negan. No, I've not had a Barry baguette since. No. Craig Wayne will do his 50th. Can we get a shout out? Shout out to Craig, who's 50 today. Spending it in lockdown. 10th anniversary and watching tonight. Cheers, Craig and John. Craig and John, happy birthday, happy anniversary. Well done, guys. Simon, what do you say about the German Dunkel beers? Oh, what is not to say? Oh, I could talk about German Dunkel beers all night long. I love German Dunkel beers. Oh, I could drink pint after pint after pint. I'm enjoying this Weiss beer now. It's fantastic. Cody the drummer asking my favourite band. David Bowie. I'm a big David Bowie fan. I'm a David Bowie fan. I've actually thought about prank calling him PlayStation on one of our Friday night live streams. That would be hilarious. Oh, you should. you should. I got the baby oil out and start talking baby oil and yeah, that's a real shame. The missing parcel. It's a joke. John Bowie, brilliant. We've got something in common finally. We've got Goose Island IPA in common, and we got David Bowie in common. Isn't life a funny thing? Everyone somewhere in life has a little bit in common. Well done, John. I'm a massive Bowie fan. Mark Dad told me I was going deaf. That news was hard. Bowie on vinyl. So my Bowie experience is on, I got the Sonos. I use a lot of Sonos stuff these days. So I play a lot of my Bowie on the Sonos. I have a Best Welsh brewery. Best Welsh brewery. Oh. Best Welsh brewery. That's a really good one because I can't remember that company up in Mould. What are they called, that Welsh brewery up in Mould? Up in North Wales. They're probably the best. Rebel on your Polly's Brew Co. Probably the best in Wales, I would say. Ground Control to Major Tom. I love that one. And Life on Mars. I love Life on Mars. I love it all. Bowie, David Bowie for me. I love it. And that's prefer Beavertown or Camden. No, you should. Oh, I gotta be involved in this. Oh, that would be. Oh, where's time to song. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sherlock Gnomes. I'm not surprised he cried. Fun. It was funny though because I only really recognised Bowie as an artist when he died. Like very late to the party. I was like, it was when he passed away that he come on my radar because people were talking about him, and I was like, what's all the fuss about? What is all the fuss about? So I played some of his music and I was like, oh, all of that music that I've been like, I must get into this. I must get into this. Over the years, I must like listen to this guy. It's all him. It's all him. I love all of that music. And it was like, why didn't I know about this before? Why didn't I know about David Bowie before? Not David Bowie. I was in my 20s when David was really popular. Not David Bowie in his later life. His music become really rubbish in his later life. And that was probably because he got off the drugs. I'm a firm believer of the artists who create the best music are generally, when they're writing this stuff, high as a kite. They're high as a kite. They're writing this stuff like as if they were in space, and that's when they create their best music. What now it's like, oh, this guy's sober, he's making sober music, you know. Yeah, Yellow Submarine, all of it was like top class because they were all high as a kite. In the 70s, they were all high as a kite. And that's the only reason why I reckon the 70s music was the best. Simon, you should get reviews. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Anyways, your particular washing this year in terms of new beer, poor beer reviews. Not really. Not really. It's probably bad of me to say that, but I'm in a situation where so much beer gets sent to me that I've become a little bit lazy. I've become a little bit lazy that it's like, I don't even have to look anymore because the beer's being sent to me. Of course. Supermarket beer, I'm like, on it. Because that's where we all do very well. We all do very well with the supermarket beer. So I'll do like supermarket, bish bash bosh, get that done throughout the whole year. That's got to be done like high priority. And then other than the supermarket beer, I'm like, I'll review the beer which fantastic people on the internet send me and fantastic breweries send me. And that kind of does me. Because some of the new breweries that are releasing beer, how can I say this without upsetting people? It's ultra niche. I'm just going to come out with it. It's ultra niche. It's ultra fly around the moon twice, land on the dark side of the moon, fly around again, land back in Scandinavia, get a boat trip to Ireland, go down a lane and the guy will sell you his beer. You know, that type of ultra niche, ultra exclusive stuff. And that's not what my channel is all about. It's not about ultra niche. It's not about like the rarest of the rare, because at the end of the day, the rarest of the rare, you might have 5 people watching because those 5 people can afford to buy the beer. After that, supermarket beer, there's a lot of people that can afford to buy the beer. It's pretty decent beer. And you're going to get a good viewership. And that's the biggest thing, really, for us, is the viewership. I'm not interested in fly around the moon twice, land on the dark side of the moon, come in through the Earth's atmosphere, drive down a lane after you've landed in Scandinavia, get a boat trip to Ireland, pick up the beer in this ultra rare shop that only exclusive people can go to, buy the beer, it's £25 a can, review that beer, and then you put that review on YouTube. John Mans, Jim Bob left the planet. Yeah, you put that beer on YouTube, and you think this beer is going to do really well. This beer is going to do fantastically well, and it gets 300 views. It gets 300 views, and you're like, oh, well, that was worth the effort. It's a tricky question. It's a tricky question, isn't it? So someone asked me the other day, and I didn't really have an answer. I think I just said Lusbrough and Lochlamond, but that's based on what they put in Lidl's. Yeah. McKenna, Braghaven Polly is a classic example. Amazing sour lambic beer, but Noah has it and sold out now pretty much. Carl Smith, yeah, Carl Smith. If I went out my way, Carl Smith, to buy that beer, McKellar's Baghaven Polly, it wouldn't even get me 500 views. It wouldn't even get me 500 views because you're telling me, Carl, about a beer tonight that I've never heard about before. I've never heard about it. And that's not being disrespectful to McKellar. I just haven't heard about it. I haven't heard about that beer. And it's impossible. All of the new breweries in the world, as of right now, it's impossible to keep track of every single beer that every single brewery's gonna bring out. It's completely impossible at this time. You could be like one of the biggest tech reviewers on YouTube, and you try and keep up with the amount of beer, or let's put it in the tech world, if you tried to keep up with the amount of tech that was coming out and you were a tech YouTube channel, you would burn yourself out. You would completely burn yourself out if you tried to keep up with the amount of tech that was coming out and you were a tech YouTube channel. So what you do is that you pick out stuff that you think that might do me well. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, because I'm on my own. I am on my own. I don't have researchers. I don't have people who go and chase my blooming beer for me. I find the beer, review the beer, upload the beer, post the beer to social media. One man doing all of those things. It's completely impossible for me to keep up with the fly round the moon twice, hit planet Mars, bounce back once, go down a lane in York, find the beer, knock on the door 3 times, press the Morse code on the doorbell 4 times, give the man a backhander, then he'll give you beer, and it's super exclusive stuff. And I haven't got time for that. I simply do not have time for that. I wish the people well, if they're interested in that type of beer. I wish everyone well in the beer industry, because it's my passion, it's my love. But I can't go chasing down that dark alley. I can't go chasing down that, because I'll be chasing down that dark alley for the rest of my life. I'll be down that dark alley for the rest of my life. Simon, you have to cater for all. If you reviewed cars, you would have to review Dacias to Zondas, and you would probably get more views on a Dacia. Well, that's the blooming point. That's the blooming point of it all. I always let you know when what's coming out and help you out. Cheers, yeah. Daniel Bell, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that all of the beers, because I'm going to face it, without people like Daniel Bale, I wouldn't know what was coming out next. Probably the whole Brew York thing happened because of Daniel Bale. Because Daniel Bale was a fan of Brew York. He bought me a lot of their beer. I reviewed a lot of their beer. Next thing you know, I'm off to Brew York for a collaboration. And a live chat, a live feed. And that's through to kind of like you people out there. You wonderful people who support us on the channel. But to research everything is impossible. It's just completely impossible. No snacks tonight. You might have noticed this, Fat. You might. It's 10:05. Have a good night, everyone. Smoke is over. Back to work I go. Well done, Travis. Thank you, Travis. Yeah, I think we might be at the end of our evening too. BMW have no indicators. No reviews there. Get some peanuts on the go. Right, we've still got over 200 people tuned in. Insult reviews. Simon, he's back on the beer. You can't do it all like you did in a good analogy. You'd be walking down a dark alley. Yeah, Taylor Bent 420. Yeah, exactly that. James Webber, who has had my back all night with the likes. James Webber is asking for a cheeky 500 likes. Can we do it by the end of this live stream? A cheeky 500 likes. We're currently on 470 likes. We need 30 likes. Can we do it? James Webber is saying easy peasy. Can we do it? Thank you, James. I'm going to say thank you, mate, for having my back all night, mate. 474. 26 likes. Come on. Hit the like button down below. 26 likes to go for 500 likes. Can we get anywhere near that tonight? Anywhere near 500 likes? I'll tell you what it means to us on the channel. I've always been open. I've always been honest. If we get to hit somewhere in the region of 500 likes, when people turn on their YouTube in the morning, a channel with a video with 500 likes will probably get suggested to people to watch the video on playback, like putting the tape in and pressing record and then going down the pub for a few pints and then coming back and pressing stop on the record button and watching whatever you decided to tape, whether it be a movie or a porno or whatever. You'd watch that video back. So if we can get to 500 likes, we might have a chance of a playback tomorrow morning. It might be suggested to people for that you watch this video back. Oh, we got a celebrity coming. Oh no, she's not. She's gone the other way. Right, 483 likes. 483 likes. We're 17 likes away. Metal Shanks, isn't that a toilet brand? Not a toilet, like cisterns and china in the bathroom. China in the bathroom. Isn't that Metal Shanks? I'm sure it is. 486, 14 to go. 14 to go. Hit the like button down below. Let's get to 500 likes. Let's make sure that the people who missed this stream tonight will get to watch it tomorrow morning. It's been a really good stream. It's been a cracking stream tonight. We've talked about multiple topics in beer and everything else. I think that your chats, your involvement, your input deserves 9 more likes. Come on, 9 more likes, 8 more likes for 500 likes on Talus hops. Whoa, I'm not sure if I've had anything with Talus hops at the moment, but we might get there in the future. Oh, blimey. Come on. 6 more likes to go. 6 more likes to go for 500 likes. There's a like button down below. Like it, dislike it. Like it, dislike it, I say. But there's a like button down below. If we hit it 5 more times, 4 more times, 4 more times, we'll have 500 likes. 3 more likes to go for 500 likes. Come on, everyone. Three more likes to go. Come on, everyone. 3 more likes to go. Hit the like button down below. Come on, everyone. We're bouncing round. We may have a couple of problem channels on the live feed. That's all I can pronounce it is problem channels. People who are over disliking the feed. Maybe you guys can get over that kind of problem dislikers as people can show. 3 likes. Come on, let's get there. 3 more likes. 3 more likes to go. We're bouncing round. We're bouncing round. Maybe we just pack in. Maybe we just get. I'm not one to fight. I'm not one to fight with the trolls. I'm not one to fight with the trolls. It's a bit of a shame. Jim Pov is saying, come on, 2 more likes, people. Even Jim Pov is saying, come on, 2 more likes. One more. Go on, Si. I don't understand. You know, if you're not a fan of the live stream, if you're not a fan of what we're doing here, turn over the channel. Watch something else. Don't come on here and mess about like a fruit machine, up and down with the likes. It just seems a bit weird. You know, it just seems a bit weird. I mean, I don't like the Sun newspaper. I don't buy the Sun newspaper. I don't like the Daily Mail. I don't like the Daily Mail. I don't buy the Daily Mail. I just leave it at that. I don't get their paper. I don't get the way they write newspapers. I won't buy it. I won't actively go on the Daily Mail's website and dislike their content. I just don't understand that whole thing. I think it's kind of like weird. Simon, breaking news. I think I have some beers coming from the Netherlands. They are in the UK. I'm an international beer smuggler. Hey. Right. Mel, come and say a quick goodbye. We're going to... She's in her pyjamas. She's in her pyjamas. Annabelle, come and say a quick goodbye to the Stone Crow virtual pub. We are... Just stand back. There we are. There we are. Just stand back. Annabelle's going to finish the rest of this pint off tonight.
Yeah. Come on, Annabelle. I need to help.
Right, we're going.
Good night. Good night.
Mel said she'll see you Friday. We're all going. Thank you all so very much for tuning in tonight at the Stone Crow virtual pub. I love you all. It's been a fantastic night. Stone the Crows. I'm going to polish this off while I... Yeah, toodaloo. Toodaloo, Jim. Toodaloo, Jim. Jim, Mark. Right, I'm going to say one more thing. Joel Morris, £5 super chat right at the end of the night. Simon, have you tried Brew Mr. Snake Venom 65% ABV? Joel Morris, no. I have not tried that beer. I'd like to, of course, if it's still available. I'd like to try it. Thank you very much, Joel Morris, for the £5 super chat. I'm going to say, quickly, I'm probably, as the old saying goes, I've got splinters in my ass. On the one side, we've got Mark. On the other side, we've got Jim. I know you both guys, you don't get on. I totally understand in life that you meet people along the way in your life that you simply don't get on with. I understand that as best as the next man. I understand that as best as the next man. You've got different interests, you've got different kind of ideas, and I totally understand that as human beings. But I love you both at the same time. I love you both at the same time. You might call me the man with splinters in his ass, but I love you both at the same time. And that's it. That's it. I'm really pleased I got you both on. I'm really pleased that you're chatting to me, and you know, and we're just getting on with things. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the league of it. Well, yeah, I just been kind of like staying back a little bit from all of that. I hope I haven't disrespected any of you guys by stepping back and not getting involved. But I love you both. I love you both. You're both on here. You're both watching. Happy days as far as I'm concerned. Stone the Crows. I'm going now before I get, you know, no, I find it. Yeah, I mean, again, everyone's got their opinion. Everyone's got their opinion. I love all of you. All of you, all of you, all of you. All come on, you're all from different aspects of life. You're all drinking different beer from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. And it's very difficult for me as one person, like me trying to find all the rare beer out there. It's very difficult for me to make sure that everybody gets on. It's not my job. It's not my job to make sure that everybody gets on. You guys are going to have disagreements. You guys are going to have different disagreements. It's going to happen. I'm just going to go, okay, these people are clearly not going to get on in life. There's nothing I can do about it. But I love you both. I'm going. Stone the crows. Cheers.